Hello everyone, this is Dead Cells. I'm sure you've seen a lot of people playing it online around on Twitch and YouTube and stuff. And get what? That's great. I've been debating a long time whether to do this or not. However, I went ahead and decided to go ahead and do it because I honestly not really in the mood to play anything else. I know I have a Dishonored series going on. I know I have the Enderal series to get back to, and I plan on doing that. I cannot promise things, but I do plan on it at least. But until I find some motivation to do that, we are just going to be doing some random runs here in Enderal on Dead Cells rather, and anything else I really feel like playing. It'll probably be a lot of Dead Cells. I'm not great at the game, but I really like it. You know, if I get in the mood to play some RimWorld, we'll see an episode or two of that. We'll play some, you know, City Skylines or the original Dishonored, whatever I feel like at the time. And that's why it's hard for me to do this on a regular basis. It's just because I lose interest. Not in the games, but in actually sitting down and doing it. And I like to play a very glass cannony build. I like being up in people's faces, either with a crit build or using something like the bow and infinite arrows. I'm not a big fan of the whips. What do we got here? Fires an arrow. Throws grenades. I think I like my, oh, we're definitely doing cursed chest. Free items. Well, shields are okay. I'm not on the shield bandwagon. I think they're alright, especially in the right circumstances. But shields just do not belong with every run. I should have used my shield there. I picked it up for the curse. I should have used it. I told you I was bad at the game. Let's start again, shall we? Now this is something I can use. Big heavy weapon for massive damage. At least that's what its tagline says. But for me, I've yet to be able to make the big heavy swords and hammers really work for me. They do alright in the short term, but in the long term, for me, especially with bosses and things, that's where they seem to lose their luster for me. Well, at least we know where two of the exits are, right? What I really like about this setup is this bow. Ouch. Now, I like playing glass cannon builds, but if they're going to give me a bunch of health, I'll take it. I can play a tanky build if you want. That's new. I've never seen that before. So the big hammer like this, or not a big hammer, big sword like this, I think I'm going to go strength and health and not worry too much about my skills. Not to say I won't use them, but it's not going to be my main focus. Ouch. A little bit of damage doesn't hurt anybody. Now, the ice bow, I'm not a big fan of. It is a decent crowd control option, but for me, it's just not good enough. I am not going to go through the promenade. I am going to go to the ossuary. I'll definitely take this. I like going through the ossuary and then into the prison depths for two reasons. One, it's more difficult, which I like. And two, there's a lot more items and scrolls and things like that you can get while you're there. So here, I'll show you guys what all I've unlocked. Bear trap and all that stuff that's, you can see here. Weapons-wise, this is what I've got going on. This is my skills. These are my permanent upgrades. Now I don't by any means have everything or even nearly everything unlocked. But I am working on it. I'm in no hurry to get everything though. It's kind of like in Isaac. It'll all happen eventually. Now, the ossuary is a difficult place to be. Mostly because at this point in time, you normally don't have a lot of damage going on. Ouch. Ow, get out of here. Oh, not gonna get me. Not this time. That's what I mean by not having a lot of damage. I have a big sword, and I've got the damage boost. Gotta be careful with these guys, though. I think I'll take the ceiling turret over this guy. See, those guys are going to be difficult to deal with without some kind of a skill somewhere. I forgot about my bow, to be honest. All right. Now, if I can find a skill that makes arrows fall from the enemy, what do I need? 143. That's what, 330 to get there for the ossuary. That's one of the doors I've never made it to. I've never made it to the ossuary or the prison depths timed door. Ouch. Get him! Yeah, these turrets and stuff, I'm not gonna level them up on purpose. If I find a skill scroll, then so be it. But I'm not going to choose skills. I'm gonna go with health and strength. Mostly strength at first, just to get the damage up on whatever weapons I can find. Speak of the devil. I will do this for sure. It may not be as damaging immediately, but nah, that's not worth it. Oh, I'm dead. I don't even know what happened there. I just got hit like bam, bam, bam. The War Spear that I picked up there at the end does critical damage if hitting more than one enemy at a time. And that's generally where I run into problems. This is actually a great start for me. I like the quick sword, and the infinite arrow bow is so good. It might take me more than one hit to kill things now, but I still kill them rather quickly. And look, there's another strength for me right off the bat. So now those enemies down in the ossuary won't be any problem at all. What is this? The exact same thing? The exact same thing. Awesome. Awesome, I mean, that sucks. I'm not going to pay for this. I'm just going to break open the door, take the curse, take the strength. I like to play a very risky... I'll have a very risky playstyle. I don't know why, but in every game that I play, that's how I do it. Even on stealth... Even in stealth games, that's how I go. Glass cannon. You know, when I go to kill something, I mean to kill it in one hit. That was a very, very poor chest for me. I'm not a fan of the meat grinder. So let's go on and continue the rest of our journey. Roll. Give me the money. Anything good here? Reduced by 10%. Yeah, that's good enough to start off with. That was close. Oh, it's a shield guy. Just about out of my curse. And there's the promenade. So, up to the ossuary once again, because like I said, that's how I like to play. I have no health upgrades, but I do have two decent... I have two strength upgrades and some pretty decent weapons. Especially in the bow. Don't get me wrong, I like my sword, but the bow is probably going to see a lot more use here than the sword does at first, because I will take, at least at first until I get the curse off of me, I'm going to be taking every advantage I can get. Ooh. Blueprint for a heavy turret. Oh boy. I don't know how to do that one. That was so close. But I think it was basically the only choice I had. Get out of here. Stun that guy, get him out. Get him out of the way. Don't need him. Get him! Ouch! How'd that hit me? Yeah, now, because I have a bow, these spike guys are not going to be that big of an issue, thankfully. I would like to climb up here and see what's in this shop. Dagger plus skills is not really that good, but none of that's worth it to me. I could go super glass cannon and never get any health that isn't just straight up given to me. Is that a rune? Yeah, I don't want to do that. Not with this build. Not very likely to succeed. Let's get rid of the spawner here. Ow! Ouch! Yeah, the big. I like the bow for the big guys because you can hit them and they can't get you back. Well, that's the skill that I was talking about that I would pick up if I came across one. How long is this hallway? Very is the answer to that. And that's the prison depths. Okay. That's where we'll be headed next, but I want to clear out this entire area. I'm not worried about the timed doors. Not on a run like this. It's good, but it's not that good. Ow! Oh, I didn't even see him back there. Oh, we'll go ahead and heal up. Yeah, I didn't know that zombie guy was back there. Oh, I'm dead. Not dead. Should be, though. Definitely should be. I'm just a real lucky guy. At least when it comes to video games. Not so much in my personal life. I would not be the guy anybody would ever call lucky. Got him! Oh, and I picked up a grenade that gives me some health. Interesting. Oh, and that poisons things. I also play very fast and loose, if you guys haven't noticed. Let the poison deal with that guy. Hey, full health. Nice. Nope. Alright, so he got me once, but it's fine. I'm not dead. Not even close. Don't count me out of this just yet. Get rid of this zombie guy. This place was pretty lousy. Oh, I rolled the wrong direction. That's on me. That one was on me. Ouch. Don't hit him in the front. Or don't hit him in the back, rather. I should probably heal. Yeah, that was not a meal of any kind. I should heal. Close. Oh, don't get me. Don't get me. You got me. Those guys definitely need to go. I don't need the fire. I like my ranged build. It's not built completely around that, of course, but enough that I have no problem calling it a build. Ah, hit him in the back. Those guys make assassin's daggers extremely hard to use. Going strength. Now, even this little crappy sword I got at the beginning is good enough to take out these guys before they can get me. You don't need health if you can kill the guy before he can hit you. Way I've always seen it. Ah, the blueprint in there too. Oh wells. Not concerned. Teleport over here and get this item that I missed. Don't know what it is, may not even want it. Might even be a trap, who knows. Well, there's a skill power up. Don't really care too much about that. Ah. Nah. Don't care. Don't care about the oil sword. Or whatever it's called. Flammable sword. Also don't care about the ramparts. Went to the wrong place. I want to go to the prison depths. Where I can get really juiced up. Hopefully. Stop, take a drink here. Oh, I forgot about that. Fires on all nearby enemies and inflicts 123 damage per second. Your own damage is increased by 15% if you are close to the turret. Yes, please. Projectiles burn the ground behind them. Shots pierce the first target. Yes, please. Oh, I have some cells left. Pump it into the money thing. Let's see what the cooldown is on this thing. It's actually not very much at all. It's 4 seconds. And if I'm close enough to power it, I'm close enough to get a damage increase. Now I wonder if that includes the grenade and stuff, because if it does, I might decide to use more skill than strength. Although they're kind of balanced right now as is anyway. It fires very slowly. Although it is called a heavy turret. Actually, I like the heavy turret a lot, at least this version of it. There's a free health upgrade. Wow, that was a heck of a fight. What do we got here? No, not good enough. I will take those under certain circumstances. That one's not good enough. Wow. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I think, yeah, that's gonna have to be better. I'm still using Balanced Blade 1. Don't want to be using Balanced Blade 1 on the Prison Depths if you can keep from it. Now, the question is, do I want to start putting more stuff into skills? Or keep worrying about my own damage? I think skills might be the right choice, given our setup. That's +1 health. You know what? Let's go for a skill health build. Swap these around so I can use my arrow off of the base. 31 of these cells. I'll take it. Did I get him? Oh no, he just went real far off. What is this? Anything good? Plus, I'm gonna lose my +1 health for fire. This does not get any bonuses from fire, so I think I'll actually just stay where I'm at with my stuff. Funny how if the elite is able to summon enemies, that those enemies do not die when the elite dies. However, the enemies that are spawned with the elite, ouch, do. That's a really bad habit I've gotten into, and I need to stop. You should not, under any circumstances, ground pound if you can't see the ground you're pounding. Shield? Oh. Nah. I think I'm good. I don't have a choice here, so strength it is. Get him! I don't really... there's not really a whole lot to talk about with this build now. I mean, throw down the turret, throw a grenade, everything dies. You throw a turret, throw a grenade, and just pump some arrows into them. For some more health. It's a very balanced build. Maybe that's the key. Maybe just a balanced build is what I've been needing, and not to focus on one thing or the other. Although I am doing some pretty good damage with my bow. Especially with it being, I think it's also level 1. Yeah. Ouch. Ah, get out of there. Nope, might be dead here. There. Use the buff from the turret. Yeah, the fire off of the turret's doing a lot of damage. Now, if I could just find a better bow in Infinite, it'd be really good. Why didn't my grenade throw? I was trying to throw a grenade, it didn't want to go. Free skills. It's not really as balanced as it looks. What? What just happened? I don't know what happened, but, well, guys, that's where we are going to end this episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you want to see more, let me know down in the comments and subscribe to the channel. My name is Beards McGinnis, and I will see you next time.